Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by Happy Customers, a concept that keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Something very beautiful I want to share with you today. I realized as I was getting ready, if you hear a joke, or if I tell you a joke, you cannot but laugh. You cannot, even if you try to control, inside you know you are laughing. You can cover your mouth, you can look anywhere, but you know inside you are laughing. And we usually end up laughing. The moment joke is been told, we immediately laugh it out. At the same time, when you get hurt, physical hurt, mental hurt, emotional hurt, whatever hurt you get, we instantly start crying or crib about it. But there is one difference I have observed. You can delay crying for your pain. That I have observed. Experientially, I have done it. I've seen a lot of people doing it. The moment you get hurt, you somehow control that hurt. It can be physical hurt, even if you know you got hurt, but you don't want to cry or you don't want to show. Even if you're emotionally, mentally hurt by your loved ones or somebody stranger, you try to hold it. You do not show your anger. You delay it. You have the capability. We all have the capacity to delay our pain, delay our crying. But the joke that you have heard right now, you cannot laugh for it later. You can later remember it and remind yourself and laugh one more time, multiple times. That is different story. But the time you hear a joke, that very moment only you laugh. But if you get some pain, get some hurt at any level, physical, mental, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, social, financial, any kind of hurt, you and me have the power and the capacity, and we a lot of time choose to delay hurt, postpone hurt, or postpone crying for that hurt to show anybody else. What a beautiful understanding, right? Which means happiness cannot be delayed, happiness cannot be postponed. Yeah, you can relive it, remembering it multiple times, but when you hear a joke, something very humorous, you end up laughing then and there without realizing whether you are in the middle of the crowd or you're alone. I have seen people watching something on the WhatsApp or something, sitting and remembering something humorous and start laughing by themselves alone. Even that madness, I have seen people, and that's called happiness. That madness is actually called happiness. I have seen people laugh out crazily in a group of hundred thousands of people, and they don't care, and they just can't control because that's what happiness is. So, which means, my dear friends, happiness cannot be postponed. You cannot delay it. Look what we have done to our life. This is natural. This is how natural things are. Design of life. That we can postpone pain. We can postpone crying for that pain. We can delay the misery of life. But look what we have done. We are doing it exactly opposite. We choose to delay our happiness. I'm not talking about joke. Joke only is an example. It maybe can be called as a metaphor. We are trying to postpone happiness and becoming miserable for anything in life. It's raining in Bangalore for last few days back to back, and we are miserable for that because it is testing your patience, it is testing your vehicle, it is testing your driving skills, it is testing your God knows how many things, your schedules, reschedules, postponing, canceling the event, blah blah blah, and you are getting miserable about rains. Now does it help? But you can choose, no? I'll later feel miserable. Let me now enjoy what I want to enjoy. How strange, no? Happiness, that is what we all are looking forward for. This is all we want to have in life, and we are delaying it. We get something good in our life, we find something amazing done in our life, we get a very beautiful relationship in our life, we get a very brilliant gift in our life, and we don't want to tell to anybody else because you feel nazar lag jayegi, drishti will happen, and we hold it with ourselves, and we may not celebrate our happiness with outside people, but most of us don't even celebrate our happiness with ourselves also. I know for people who celebrate birthday or who have a birthday or who today is their birthday and they don't tell anybody that today is their birthday, but heart of the heart they want everybody to wish, and you're waiting that they will come. How somebody will come to know that is your birthday except for your 3 4 family members, which also nowadays are so busy with mobiles, they don't know that it's your birthday, but they know that today is Amitabh Bachchan's birthday. So how long are you going to delay your happiness if you cannot postpone your laughter for a joke which is not the real joke, is absolutely fictitious? For that we don't want to postpone, we cannot postpone. Then why are we bringing our intelligence in everything that is what you are going through on a daily basis and analyzing the whole thing? Because I have heard in my growing years as a child a lot of elderly people telling to a lot of boys and girls. So one of my uh, neighboring girl was laughing loudly as a child, and her mother told, "इतना मत हंस, इतना हंसेगी रात को रोएगी, या कल रोएगी, बाद में रोएगी." Now, what logic is this? Don't laugh too much. Later, you will cry. Now, what logic? But that is the kind of philosophical beliefs has been built. So, I have seen for so many people, especially so many uh, most I don't want to get into gender biased here, but I've seen most people आज हंसेगी कल रोएगी. So this person doesn't laugh today because tomorrow they want to cry. But tomorrow also becomes today one time, right? When tomorrow will come tomorrow, it will become today, and again the same philosophy. If today you laugh, tomorrow you have to cry. So tomorrow also you cry thinking later I will laugh in life. So half of the life we keep crying thinking, remaining half will we laugh, and that is how it happens. Then one time people come to this conclusion, this birth I will cry, so next birth I will laugh. What you don't remember is last birth, same thing you told me. That last birth you cried, so that this birth you will laugh. Same thing we are doing. We're going on postponing happiness. You guys, you can't postpone happiness because you cannot do that. For a joke, for a humor that you hear. Have you, those of you who watch comedy shows, it may be Kapil Sharma or Zakir Khan or who are the stand-up comedians are there. Can you sit in those 1 or 2 hour session of theirs and keep thinking good joke, good humor? Tomorrow morning I laugh for anybody? No, you cannot do that, because if you do that others will laugh at you. So in either case they will laugh at you or you have to laugh at the entire thing. You can't postpone it, right? To live life is to live life in this moment. To live life is to live life in this moment. To be happy is to be happy in this moment. Pain is a consequence. Suffering is a choice. You got hurt, you got hurt. Should you choose to suffer or should you choose to be happy about it is purely your choice. And that choices we have without our knowledge, unaware, we have been executing it. Like I spoke in the beginning of 9 minutes motivation, the jokes which you hear, listen, you laugh it immediately. But there have been times when you got through some pain, emotional hurt, physical hurt, mental hurt, intellectual, spiritual, social, financial, any kind of hurt, and you chose not to show to anybody, you delayed it. I think let's delay misery and like the jokes, because life is the biggest joke and he is the biggest joker. If you don't laugh at life, he will laugh at you like no one's business. You think last few days the rains are coming because of what? Because God is laughing so much, tears are rolling out of his eyes, and it is becoming pouring in Bangalore. Looks like Bangaloreans are more miserable right now. Hey, let's prove him wrong. Let's become happy with this belief. Let's start the day. Here we go. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So guys, go set and grow. मुझको जो है दिल में